hello everybody. Like I said before, my name is Sonia and I am one of the co-presidents of the Cranbrook Interact Club. So last year was my first year with the Interact Club and we put together a peace poll. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that project and about the process. It was a collaboration with our high school, the Interact Club, and the Rotary clubs in Cranbrook, dominantly the Sunrise Rotary Club. So when we were planning this peace poll, we used the 5 helping hands, which kind of just describe the big categories of things that need improvement in the world. So we have our basic necessities, like our physiological needs, education, wellness, environment, and human connection. So we really found that the peace poll fit under the category of human connection. And we just found that the world really needs to reconnect with each other. We need to stop all this hate and start loving each other again. So we really wanted to push the peace poll to just spread the message that we feel about peace to everyone. So peace polls are internationally recognized signs of peace and community. And they're all over the world. They're just symbols, really. And when you have a symbol, it kind of helps to spread an idea. It's just like, yeah. So there are peace polls all over the world, like I said, in very famous locations. So one of the peace polls is at the 9/11 Memorial in New York. And we have one in the Himalayas and by the pyramids. They're just all over the world, which is really great. So we wanted to put our peace poll at Idlewild Park, which if you're not local to Cranbrook, you might not know what that is. But it's a local park, very, very busy. It's a peace park too, which makes it helpful. Yeah, a really awesome location for a project like this. So as you can see in the pictures, this is kind of where we decided to put our peace poll. We did it in February, so it was super snowy. But if you look at the lake, you can see it from all sides, which we thought was super awesome. So when we were designing the peace poll, we wanted to jam as much symbolism into it as we possibly could. So if you take a look at the design that we have on our screen, which is a artist, I forget the word, artist design, we have the roots that come up into the trunk, which we thought represents the cultures coming together. And then the heart just acknowledges appreciating the beauty of every culture and every person. We thought that would really demonstrate peace. On our peace poll, we put different languages because a big part of the peace poll is about community. And in our community, it is not just English speakers. So we have English, Tanaha, which is the local First Nations group, Métis, which is also another local group, French, Ukrainian, Mandarin, Hindi, and German. We also put a little garden with our peace poll just to kind of make the area a little bit more scenic, and just because our environment needs help too. So we thought, let's put a garden in. There was a lot of promotion and presentations that went into getting this peace poll to happen. We spoke with the Rotary clubs a couple times, and city's Chamber of Commerce, City Council, and one of our grads is in the corner and she's talking to our local radio station. our Peace Bowl cost a lot of money, so we did a lot of fundraising for it. The Rotary Club of Cranbrook had their 25th anniversary gala last year. So I did a presentation there, and we also hosted a silent auction, and we sold coffee. So there was a lot of work, like physical work, that had to go into this as well. And we have one of our students, Sam, working with our local blacksmith, Paul Reimer, to make this peace pole come to life. So building the peace pole, we actually had to make like a concrete foundation, which was a lot of work, and then put our pole in. We had assistance from New Dawn Developments, which is like a local kind of group. And we had to actually use a crane to put the peace pole into place. And then finally, we had our dedication ceremony, which was a extremely popular event. We had people from all over the community come and just see what this was all about. We had some drummers, and we had a group of first and second graders sing a song, which was adorable and really lovely. So this fall, I unfortunately was not there for this, but we painted the peace pole so we could give it like a bronze coat, which was the color we decided with our blacksmith artist a couple of months ago. It was also really cool because we got some of our new Interact members to come work on this one. So everyone got to try it out. We also buried a time capsule, which we're going to open in 10 years. I also was not there for this, which is pretty unfortunate because it looks really cool. But the idea is we were putting children's art and their interpretations of peace, and we put it into a time capsule, and we're going to open it up in 10 years when they are graduating. So that's pretty awesome. And really the message is just that people are coming out, taking a look at the peace pole, thinking about peace, having a rest on the bench. It's so important that our communities, everyone of all ages, is thinking about peace. This was another cool thing we did. We just have some rocks in the garden that have little messages about peace. And we got some of them are engraved, some of them are painted, and people can just leave them there. I remember talking with one of the first, second grade teachers who says that she's going to bring their kids to paint rocks every year, which is really great. So a project like this took a lot of support from our community. And so I'm not going to read through this entire list, but these are people who either gave our donations or support or just helped us in any way. And this is a quote that is actually, I wrote this last year for my Rotary Gala. And it just says that our objective with the Peace Bowl is to spread a personal and societal message about the importance of peace, which I feel we all really need to reflect upon in these trying times. So I wrote this when the conflict between Russia and Ukraine was just ramping up, and COVID was still up there, and it's just really thinking about, we need to solve this problem now. So yeah, our Imagine Peace Bowl is hopefully going to spread the message for generations and generations. It's a pretty sturdy structure, so I don't see it falling down or anything. It's just really great to see, especially the youth, looking at the Peace Bowl and just thinking about peace. And thank you so much for listening to my presentation. My co-president could not make it in today. She's sick. But we thank you, both of us, so much for letting us talk.